A lot of times that's a very important aspect, especially when we deal with the spine and the disc of our back and our neck. That needs movement in order to stay healthy. And so basically our bodies are designed to move, and all we're doing is supporting that actual movement for you. Right. So when I say your disc need movement, how it gets its blood supply is not through the blood vessels, it's
Right.
through diffusion. So it's
Okay.
actually through movement. So that pumping motion, that movement of your spine is actually how it gets fluid and blood and oxygen and nutrients to remain healthy. And so again, if you have restrictions or you're having pain, there's less mobility, there's less movement, and so that's what leads to weakness, is
Right.
because there is not that much blood flow as a result, right? Because you're not going to be moving and engaging in these areas. We want to restore that movement so that you can get that proper blood circulation, get that proper nutrition, the proper oxygen, and that's what's going to reduce pain and inflammation as a result.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if for barbers that's always on the go and always on their feet, the benefits, I know the benefits for us would probably be great
Mhm.
because we're always on our feet. Have you ever seen any barbers come in or people that
Yeah,
that need
all the
adjustments?
time. Their wrist, hands,
Yeah.
a lot of times carpal tunnel as a
Right.
result, especially barbers have been there 10 plus years.
Yeah.
They use their hands a lot, right? And so their hands start to go numb a little bit. Alignment of the bones can also create more tension, or misalignment of the bones can kind of compromise the spacing for your blood
Okay.
vessels to flow into your hand and
Yeah.
nerves to flow into your hand. With the usage of your hands all the time, again, muscles can become or kind of swell, get bigger, and
Mhm.
it starts to also cut off blood circulation. And so adjustments can also help relax the tension of your muscles around your wrist and increase that blood flow so that you
Mhm.
don't feel that numbness all the
Yeah.
time. And then again, with the position of the bones themselves, the carpal bones are very close in proximity and they are able to glide with one another.
Okay.
Okay. So even the movement of your fingers can be affected. And so if those get restricted with one another,
Yeah.
again, that's going to require more muscle usage and that's going
Mhm.
to cause them to swell as well. Right. So there's little movements like that
Yeah.
again on a daily basis, and we're talking years that
Yeah.
can start to kind of change and create symptoms for you. So that's why I say everybody can benefit. And then we're talking about standing on your feet all the time. Generally, people don't necessarily stand upright and have
Yeah.
an equal weight distribution.
Yeah.
And we know this, man. Even when we're sitting, not the proper postures. Even when we're laying down, we don't sleep in the best postures at all.
Correct.
And a lot of times we try to do self-correction, but how long does that really last?
Yeah.
Maybe about 10 minutes, right? We try to hold
Mhm.
ourselves into the correct posture, and then our mind starts to kind of deviate and think about other things. And then we go back into where we're comfortable, which may not necessarily be the best position for our bodies, right? So same thing when we're standing on our